Hey dolls, welcome to Doll Squad Unfiltered. And unfiltered is a good caption because I have a special guest for you today. And unless you're living under a rock, you know who this lady to my left is. This would be Kitchen Killer Lisa. So, Lisa, welcome to Doll Squad Unfiltered.
Thank you, Doris. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm excited for you to be here. You know, I have been following you before we became friends.
I know.
And we used to pass your videos around at Doll HQ going, Did you see what Lisa said? Did you see what Lisa's doing?
I know.
So, Lisa, today we're going to break it down a little bit, and we're going to talk about Lisa before Kitchen Killer Lisa a little bit. Okay. What makes Kitchen Killer Lisa, and who is Lisa without the Kitchen Killer?
You know what? I think I got to be honest with you. The Kitchen Killer thing is kind of getting a little played and corny for me.
Okay, you like to cook?
I do. I love to cook, and I do kill it in the kitchen. But I do kill your kitchen.
Is that what Kitchen Killer came from? Because you killing it in the kitchen?
It came from two things. One is that I'm a really good cook, and it's a fact. It's not just an opinion. And the other thing is that I will kill your kitchen because I will make a mess. So my sister can attest to that.
So you're messy versus clean Kitchen Killer.
Yes.
Okay.
Vinny and my sister Chris both say the same thing. So it's a combination of those two things.
Two things. And what's your favorite thing to cook?
I cook chicken scarparella really well, but I think my favorite thing that everybody likes is going to be the my lemon pasta or my lasagna.
She didn't bring either one of them for us to try or share.
Next time I will.
Thought I'd share that with you.
Next time I'll bring some shrimp oreganata and some lemon pasta.
Where does your love for cooking come from?
My mother.
Your mom.
Yeah.
What was her dish that she cooked for you? Is it repetitive now? The lasagna and the lemon are they mom's recipes?
No, because my mother was a very basic Italian cook. You know, she made like the sauce or the gravy, whatever you want to call it, and the meatballs and the pasta and everything like that. But basically, I think the majority of her stuff was probably American, like meatloaf and things like that. Hamburger Helper was popular back in the 70s.
I loved Hamburger Helper.
Yes. Sloppy Joe's.
Sloppy Joe, the man witch. You had to have the man witch.
But I still make Hamburger Helper, but I make it homemade.
Which was your favorite? Mine was the beef stroganoff.
I love the beef stroganoff. But now it's the cheesy hamburger, I think.
The cheesy hamburger is pretty good. That's
delicious.
That's a sloppy second.
Yes. It's good.
That's a sloppy second.
Yeah.
Is cooking your love language? Was that your mom's
cooking
love language?
Cooking is my love language. I think that may be her love. That may have been her love language as well. Yeah, that was hers for sure. But it's definitely mine. And if you don't like it, I'm highly fucking offended. Highly
offended.
You know.
So, but what's there not to like? So all right. So you love to cook.
Yeah.
What made you go viral was, and we'll step back in there. We'll step back on why you started TikTok, like why you started making videos and how that came to be. But I do know what blew you up was the peeling bacon.
Absolutely.
That was it. So none of you have seen that episode of Lisa, you have to kind of go back. But let's go back before the bacon. And we'll get to the bacon in a second. Right. But what made you just start posting? Like what? Like, because I would say that you and I'm a little older than you, but that's not the era or the genre we grew up with. We didn't post videos of ourselves. That wasn't a normal thing for us to do. And then all of a sudden you start just posting videos. What happened? How did that happen?
I think TikTok was really popping off, if you will. And I wanted to be a part of that, and it looked like it would be fun.
Okay.
So I posted a video one day. I remember I was doing that on my deck. It was probably somewhere around September of 2023. And I made a video. And, the whole getting likes and follows and comments, it's very addictive.
Oh, yeah.
And it kind of releases something in your brain.
Yeah, dopamine.
Yeah. That's
Dopamine. Yeah. Was it validating you, looking for those likes and those comments?
No. I'm not the kind of person that needs validation, but I think everybody does need validation.
Of course, yeah, it's human.
I didn't need that kind of validation. I just thought it was funny and fun that people would like that.
What was your very first video that you posted?
I don't remember. I just remember it was September. I was on my deck, had a baseball cap on, and I don't know what I was bullshitting about. Just probably like with all my videos, everything's very organic. So whatever was happening in the moment, and I'm like, let me make a video about that. And that's what I did.
And you just decided, I'm going to make a video, and I just posted.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of things that people say, just post.
Yeah.
Just post it. It doesn't have to be filtered. It doesn't have to be just post. Because I think nowadays, and you probably can attest to this, that people really like the real and the raw. And that's probably what makes, I think, you really, because everything is so filtered and curated.
Yes.
That the real and the raw just makes it, there's a freshness about it.
Yeah.
So you just start posting, and this was like, you just said, well, that looks like fun. So were you like a closet TikTok scroller?
Oh, yeah.
Prior
Not
to
even closet. I was on it.
You were in the open.
I was in the open, scrolling and scrolling all day and all night sometimes. And it was crazy because it's watching all these videos, and when the algorithm brings you more and more of what you like, you just get really caught up in that.
What were you scrolling? What was the algorithm serving you?
Comedy, dancing, food, all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and I loved it.
So what made you... You're funny.
That's what I'm told.
Yeah. Well, you're I'm telling you, you're funny. You're definitely funny. So it makes sense that you would be getting served comedy. You like food, getting served food. I love the dancing. Some of these people are incredible. Some of this dancing.
Oh my God, I know. I'm jealous.
I love that.
Yeah.
So what made you think that, all right, so you just posted, you're real, you're raw, you're funny, and what you could have went the comedic route, but then you went the kitchen route. Like when did that you're posting on your deck, some the squirrels up there making a nest, whatever it was you posted, then all of a sudden you've turned into like kitchen. Is it because it was something that you loved, or?
Yeah. And I think combining the comedy with the cooking really works well.
Is that you though? Is that typically you in the kitchen?
It is. Because first of all, I talk to myself in the kitchen like, what the fuck is going on here? What this fucking knife? Things like that. And like I did a pizza video a couple of weeks ago. That fucking thing went viral like crazy because I'm making it funny and fun. And people would make comments like, you know what? I think I could really do this. You're making it look so fun and so easy. And I think combining a lot of that and just being yourself and just saying whatever you want to say just makes people really feel, you feel relatable to people.
Do you feel that that's kind of like a relationship?
Yes.
Yeah, because like your phone, even though on your phone you have people like, are you posting videos or are you doing lives?
I do very little lives and mostly posting videos. Yeah. So
you're actually having really, that's a relationship with your phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So once you post these videos, and what I go all over the place. I am the queen of ADD. So this podcast will go in a million different circles because I don't script anything either. But once you post it, then do you go back and look at the comments and the likes and respond?
Yes, I try to respond to as many as possible. I pick and choose what I respond to, whether it be negative comments, positive comments, or just inquiries, if you want to call it that.
How do you deal with the haters? Because that's real in the culture now, right?
Yeah, it is. I don't know what it is about that. Like, I don't give a shit. And I say this all the time to people. If you don't fuck me, feed me, or finance me, I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I don't care. You're a stranger on a fucking internet. You don't pay my fucking bills. You don't live in my house. I have no relationship with you. Why would your opinion of me matter to me?
But to some people it does.
And that's it.
Some people can do a million things and get a million accolades, and there could be one person that says something nasty, and that one thing sticks in your mind.
Yes, and I agree with that. And I've heard somebody else say that. I don't know what actress or singer it was, and I can understand that part. But I think for me, more so is not something about me, but something negative about
them.
Them, myself, or what they perceive of me. That's what's annoying to me. Like, what about me would make you think that about me? Like, that's what's weird to me, that people just have this perception of who I am and make a comment about that. And I'm like, where are you getting that from? Are you fucking nuts?
Yeah.
It's just odd to me.
I do find it to be, I mean, because kind of grew up in that old world where we all live by the golden rule, like do unto others as you would have done to you. That, I mean, I can watch something and be like a little put off by something. There's a million things, but not for the life of me would I comment something negative on somebody's video.
Because you're normal.
Well, I might be a little AB normal at times, but I just don't. I think how people now, it's become acceptable to just be nasty and to be mean. So you're able to separate that, you know, that negativity and move forward, and it doesn't, you're like, I'm okay with that. This person doesn't really mean anything to me.
Yeah, because
like, I'm all right with that.
I keep it in perspective, you know, and like, you know, if I were to see something on somebody's video or whatever, and I'm like, what is she?
Have you ever made mean comments on someone?
I'm sure I did. Of course. What am I? I'm a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But
I think you're amazing.
But you know what though? I would never say I
do have to tell you, she is pretty amazing. She's not a fucking asshole.
But I mean, if I'm thinking something about what somebody looks like or what they're wearing, and it sounds mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna fucking text my sister, girl, look at this fucking shit. She better take that fucking shit. But I would never put it on somebody's page to make them feel a certain way.
Right.
You know, and that's common sense to me, and that's being a normal, rational human being. Because when I see people making those kind of comments, I'm like, who the fuck would say shit like that? You can't be fucking normal. You can't. So that's how I keep it in perspective, that you can't be normal to talk shit like that.
Well, there's a lot of people that maybe are not normal then.
There you go.
But all right, so let's talk about it. So you're on your deck and you were a TikTok scroller and you're like, shit, I can do this. I can post these videos and it's fun. And now you're having this kind of relationship with your phone. And then all of a sudden you do this video about trying to open up an easy peel bacon.
Yeah.
That just was not that easy to open, and you go viral.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did you feel? Like, what was that like when you're probably just being you, because I know you now, and you're like, bitch, I can't open this bacon.
Yeah.
It ain't no easy peel bacon.
Yeah.
And then, but all of a sudden, it created the platform for you.
I don't understand.
Were you like were you posting these things for that to happen? You were just having fun, or you were waiting and hoping that it happened, or when it happened, it took you completely by surprise?
First of all, I just post them to have fun. I never plan it. I never write it. I never rehearse it. It could be, I could be in the shower thinking of something and I'll scream out to Siri, hey Siri, remind me to talk about this.
Okay.
In that moment, I don't know what I was making breakfast, I think, for Vinny, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
And
we love Vinny.
I take this fucking bacon and I'm like, this is not easy peel at all. Let me get the scissors. Then I was like, let me make a video about it. And I'm like, what is going on here? But I never set out hoping it would go viral. Mm-hmm. It was just being funny, being authentic, just fucking taping a video of me trying to open up this easy peel package. Which, by the way, Oscar Mayer, you never sent me free fucking bacon, but okay.
Okay.
Anyway, but I never expect anything to go viral because you can never imagine the stupid shit that goes viral. The other day, I just looked at one of my videos. I'm like, 1.2 million views for that? It was a video where I was talking about the spring and the weather. I was like, spring is punking us or whatever. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? And that shit went fucking crazy viral. It was like maybe a 20-second video. So post a video. You never know what's going to go viral, what people think is funny, what's going to pop off. It's just going to happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You cannot plan it. You can't.
You can't. And even as a brand owner, you can seed and do whatever. Virality and what catches on is not predictable.
Absolutely
There's
not.
no algorithm, and it's not predictable. If things pop off, take off, whatever, they usually are pretty organic. You can try, but it is an organic thing. But so take me back to the minute, like you post this peely bacon thing, and the next thing you know, the next day, like are people texting you like, I saw you with the bacon, or do you look at your account and you're like, holy shit, I've got X amount of views? Like, what happened with that?
I couldn't. First of all, I gained a lot of followers.
Okay. Oh, so you got followers?
I gained a ton of followers that said, "Oh my God, instant follow," or "You cuss so good." I say curse, but you cuss so good, or just like, "Oh my God."
You know what they say about people that cuss?
That we're smarter.
That we're authentic and we're not liars.
Well, then that's correct. Absolutely correct.
Yeah. Isn't that what they say? Is it? Yeah. That people that cuss. I do have a potty mouth, and everyone knows that. It's like I have a sailor's tongue. Not that I know if sailors cuss or not, but I do. Mm-hmm. That's what's like. We used to share your videos, and we still do, because everybody always say, this girl's got the same, sorry guys, but this girl has the same mouth that you do. Lisa does.
Yeah.
But so you've got all these views, and then all of a sudden you're getting all of these followers, and then then what did you think?
I think, do I have to go viral again to keep this momentum going?
You must have got a huge dopamine rush
that day.
I
was like, what the fuck's going on here? Look at all these views and these comments and this and that. It was very odd, because the whole viral thing was something I never expected to happen.
Yeah, because people now recognize you.
They do.
They know who you are now. You're a very recognizable, person in the world of social media.
Yeah.
Like you were just hanging out with Bethany Frankel at her little birthday party.
Look at me.
Yeah. Who the funk?
Yeah, that's
Who the funk that?
Yes.
So it's, and she's sitting here at Dalton HQ. But so it wasn't something that you expected to have. And at that point in time when you were doing the big, you post now a ton of different videos, like all different kinds. Get ready with me now, like cooking videos, comedic videos.
Yeah.
Is there any rhyme or reason to it? Do you just like to post? Is it you just like to? This is like to me, I would think this would be kind of like my therapist, like my phone.
Yeah.
Like I'm just giving my videos and just getting stuff off my chest. Is there something that you prefer to do more versus? Or you just don't care? You just have fun with it?
I'm just having fun with it, no matter what I do. Because I think in every one of my videos, whether it's cooking or whether it's get ready with me or just the straight comedic stuff, there's a lot of comedy incorporated into each. Nothing is ever serious. I never do a serious video. Or if I do, it's very few and far between. And it's like clapbacks at people. But even that is funny a lot of times.
But I mean, this is your career now because you're no longer, this is your full-time career.
Yes, it is. So
do you want to tell everybody kind of what happened?
That I got fired?
That you got fired? You got fired? You got fired from your social, which was probably a very liberating experience.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. I fucking hated that fucking job. I fucking
Lisa,
hated it.
tell us how you really feel about it.
Let me tell you something. I think, so I worked for Zeiss. That was a company that I loved. That was a company that I never planned on leaving. That was a company that never would have fired me. Okay. I then moved to this other company for a suggestion of a friend. It was going to be better this, better that, and it was not.
Okay. Well, we won't mention the company name.
And so I was there begrudgingly, and I would make my videos in between. And then I was brought in December 15th, and I was told, we're going to have to let you go because of disparaging comments you made about the company on social media. I never did. As people that know me know, I never talked about where I worked, the name of the company, the people that I worked with, nothing. So when she said that HR, I said, okay. And then she said, oh, and, you have quite a following here, and it's really not a good look. And I said, okay, take my termination letter, took my stuff. Nice working with everybody. Bye. And I walked out. It was either I was going to flip a fucking desk to walk out of there, or I was going to be fired. They beat me to the punch, and they did me a favor because now it's left me open for all these opportunities.
You were just telling me about an opportunity that's coming up. Aren't you auditioning for something or playing a part?
Yes, I'm actually keeping that a little bit under wraps.
All right, then we won't talk about that. Episode 2.
I can talk about that a little bit. I am going to be in Married by the Mob. It's an immersive play. And that's going to be April 18th in Swansea, Massachusetts.
That's my son's birthday.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
April 17th is my niece's. And so...
wait, go ahead. Nothing.
That's what I'm going to play. My name is going to be Lisa. I'm not going to go into too much further detail, but it's an opportunity that is very exciting for me. And I'm just hoping that it goes really well. This isn't your first acting gig, yes,
is it?
Of course.
This is your first acting gig.
Yeah. It's scary. I'm hoping I don't shit my pants.
So, don't shit your pants because that's not going to be a good look. Or don't wear white pants and shit your pants because that's really not going to be attractive. Yeah. But all right, so hang on a second. So let's take this life journey from 2 years ago because we're going to go back past that in a minute. But so you've gone like all of a sudden just being you, just being funny, and we'll talk about what makes you funny. Posting something about bacon, going viral, realizing that people love to hear what you had to say, to now you're actually acting.
Yes.
Lose your job, acting. Are you in a place that you really want to be in right now? Is it a place you've dreamed of, or is it a place that the world has just kind of led you to?
It's a place that the world has just kind of led me to. I never imagined in my wildest dreams that I would be any kind of an actor, actress, whatever.
But you have to kind of be a little bit of an actor or actress to be able to be so raw and real and filming yourself.
Yeah, I think being a content creator, well, in the niche, if you want to call it that, because I don't.
It
feel
is
like,
a niche.
Yeah,
it's a niche.
I feel like you have to have a certain persona, and I do have a persona online because there's so many people now that think I'm a certain way, which I'm really not.
Right.
But I mean, I have this persona on social media, and that it is acting. Or I'm like just overdoing who I really am.
So who are you really? Who is Lisa? If I met Lisa and I didn't know that social media went away, who is Lisa?
I'm a loyal friend. I'm a good sister. I'm a nice person. I'm thoughtful, generous, kind. I try to be all of those things. But, I'm really not an asshole. I just portray one on social media.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV.
Exactly. So,
do you remember that commercial?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
But, all right, so, but life has taken you into, like, a really, really cool place that maybe you didn't think about that. Like, it's kind of taking you, like, I think it's really cool that you're going to be acting.
Yeah. It is cool.
Like I'm excited for you for that.
Thank you. I'm excited myself. I mean, it's nerve-wracking and all that, but I'll try my hand,
I think you're going to be great at it.
Yeah, I hope so.
I don't think you're going to have to. I think it comes really natural.
Okay. We'll see.
You don't think it does?
I don't know. I think, well, first of all, I think acting like singing for me is, singing like in front of people to me is very nerve-wracking, and I think that might be the only time I have anxiety. But so that's what concerns me. If I can't sing in front of people, how can I act in front of people? And then I think
singing is very different than acting. It is different
because you're looking directly at an audience as opposed to somebody else who you're acting with and bouncing off of them. So I do think it's very different. I'm just hoping that it feels different in person.
Well, it's going to be scary.
Yeah, it's going to be scary.
I think it's different. I think it's interesting because I think when you do a phone, there's not eyeballs looking back at you.
Yes.
When there's an audience, there's eyeballs looking back at you.
Right.
So it makes it very different.
It's very different.
I think you can do a gazillion retakes on your phone. Mm-hmm. But when you have a live audience, it's like a one and done.
Exactly.
You can't mess that shit up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's right there.
But the only thing I'm glad about again is that I don't have to look at these people. I'm looking at you and not them out there.
Yeah.
That's what I think makes it a little bit easier.
No, I never liked live audiences.
What are you doing? You're killing me. You're making me nervous now.
No, but you're going to be fine.
Okay.
I actually think you're going to be great because I think you're going to find a niche that you didn't know existed for you. And sometimes I think the universe takes us in different turns and twists and puts us in places that maybe there's a bit of discomfort. But once you get there, you're supposed to be there.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
So let's talk about how you're supposed to be there, like this niche and how you're funny and how you have that kind of like that spunkiness to you. I like to, my term for you is like a spitfire. Like, you know, so how many brothers and sisters?
I have 2 sisters and a brother.
2 sisters and a brother. Are you all funny?
No.
Are you the funny one?
I am.
Are you the oldest?
I am the middle.
The middle child. The middle child is always the loudest child.
Then I think I am.
They talk the most to the middle kid.
No, that's my younger sister.
She talks more?
Yeah.
Well, she's out of line. It's supposed to be your job. I know. Kids supposed to talk more. Because they usually have to fight for the attention of the middle kid. Because the bookends always get the attention, the middle kid doesn't.
Right.
So they're usually good talkers. Happy childhood growing up?
No.
Normal childhood growing up?
No. Alcoholic father. My mother worked 2 jobs. And
what did your mom do?
She was mostly a cook. She did house cleaning. She worked in a factory. She did a lot of different things.
What was the one thing that you learned from your mom that today you were so excited that you learned it?
I think I learned that she was actually strong and not weak in putting up with what she did, and that she actually had to be strong to put up with that for us. And that's what I learned from her. And then the things that I thought that she did wrong, she didn't. It was for us. And I was mad at her for such a long time for putting up with it. And then I realized as I got older that she just did everything for us. And she was so strong. And she put aside everything of herself to take care of us. So being strong is what she really was. And that's what I learned from her, to be strong.
Is that where you feel that you got your strength from?
Yeah, I think watching her and seeing what she did and realizing how she handled all of it made me feel stronger. And also, you know, we had to take care of ourselves a lot. My mother worked a lot. And so being by ourselves, we had to learn how to take care of ourselves and be very independent. I learned a lot of independence from her as well. We had to be. We had no choice.
I think growing up back then, like a lot times were a little different, right? Particularly if you have an alcoholic father who's really, was he absent pretty much, or was he just an asshole?
He was a fucking asshole. He was home and he was mean and he could be nasty. He was mostly nasty to her.
Okay.
You know, verbally abusive, occasionally physically.
So seeing that, is that something that when you were growing up, you're like, no, that will never happen to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're do you rule the roost in your?
I do, and I hate that.
Okay.
I hate that.
But Vinny's okay with it, though.
Vinny, you know what?
You probably have to, because that's how you learn.
Yeah. I mean, Vinny's a good sport with me. He knows how I am.
Here's your buttons.
Yeah, well, no, he does, but he pushes them anyway.
Okay, well, I think relationships push buttons.
Yeah, but overall, he's a good man, and he doesn't come back at me. See, I will come back. I won't, I'm like a pit bull, and I'll come back, and he'll just be like, he'll walk away from me. And I'm like, well, where are you going? Because I got to be the one with the last word in. And I tried to remember I tried to think, cut it out, Lisa. Leave him alone now. Let him go. He doesn't want to argue with you. Just let it go. But I don't know. There's something about me sometimes just wants to fight.
Where do you think that came from? Or you think it's just like anger from when you grew up?
It's definitely anger. It's definitely anger. I have this thing about being looked at as foolish, stupid. When he talks to me and he's like, Lee, that shit will set me off. It's like, you idiot. Like that kind of shit. Lee. Oh my God. Don't do that shit. I'm telling you, cut that shit out. That kind of shit just really bothers me. And I don't know where that comes from. I don't know where looking foolish or being looked at as being stupid comes from, because I was
were you embarrassed when you were a kid growing up?
I was embarrassed of what was going on in my house. But I was always smart.
People were judging you?
Yeah. But like, I was always a smart kid in school. Even my counselor was like, why do you want to quit school? You're so smart. And I don't know. I don't know where that comes from, honestly.
I think maybe back in the day, like if you weren't the June and Ward Cleaver, you felt like you were a little bit of a black sheep. But
maybe.
It was very judgy back then.
It was.
Well, I think it was more judgy back then, even though we have social media now, than judginess that goes on here too.
Yeah. You never tell anybody your business. It was all about the secrets.
Yeah, it was very different growing up back in the day.
Yeah.
But so I think you was your mom funny?
My mom was funny. She was funny. Yeah, she was comical. She had a very good sense of humor. She was always laughing and always smiling. And she would actually get a kick of all this shit that's happening with me now.
She'd probably be following you. She'd probably be your biggest fan.
She would be. Yeah.
She'd probably be all over that stuff.
Yep.
But are your brothers and sisters, how are they with all the social stuff? Are they big fans? Do they follow it? Are they?
My younger sister is a very big fan, follows me, tries to support me the whole thing. My brother is just getting a kick out of it and kind of like breaks my chops about it all the time. Like, how's the big star doing?
Okay.
We don't speak to our older sister.
She got excommunicated from the church.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, that happens. You can't pick your family.
No,
you can't.
Exactly.
Family things happen.
Yep.
They just happen.
Yeah.
But no, I think that when, like, who you are now is really a direct reflection of who young Lisa was.
Yeah.
Defense mechanisms, how we communicate, that funniness, that bitiness, and that strength, right?
Yeah.
Like, being strong all comes from someplace and somewhere and something that's happened in your life, and that forms who we are.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, all that shit that we look back and we go, God, that was a lot of shit. How did I ever survive that shit? Well, look at you now.
I know.
What's your funnest thing now that you've kind of like established this platform? What was your biggest surprise, your funnest thing that's happened so far?
That I get recognized. That's a lot of fun.
That must have. What was that like the first time somebody came up to you and said something?
The first time I was actually with Dawn, and we were in Ulta, and I was looking at some fragrances that somebody else was looking at, and I must have said something to her about one of the fragrances, and we're talking a minute, and she said, I think I see you on TikTok? And I said, yeah, that's me. So, and her name was Dawn too. And we started talking and laughing, and like, she was, oh my God, I can't believe I saw you. And so we took a video together or a picture, and it was so surreal to have somebody do that and make a big deal about seeing me, little old me. And now it happens on a regular basis. Yesterday it just happened at the mall, and then the day before two other times with two other people. Actually 4 people this past weekend. So it's becoming more and more frequent. And that I think is really fun. And I always like when people come up to me, and I don't want them ever to feel like they can't, or that they can't ask for a picture, which I don't know why you'd want a picture with me, but
why not? Stop.
I don't, gorgeous. It's just weird to me, but I'm always open to that. I'm always like open to posing with you, making a video, taking a picture. I think that's a lot of fun, and I think it's important to connect with people that follow you. And I hate calling them followers and stuff like that. I like to call them, my
tribe.
Yeah, my tribe, my friends, my crew, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think it's important because those are the people that like your videos and repost them and make the comments and all that. So they really help you get to this certain level of where you are, and to connect with them like that is a lot of fun. Well,
I do know that. I do think the world of social is a very interesting world, because we didn't have that growing up. We didn't even have cell phones growing up.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, like, the world is at your hand.
Yeah.
Like, because it's not, when you post socially, it's not just like, hey, in my neighborhood. It's like people know you from all over.
Right.
And so when we talk about what's next, we've got this big acting debut. What else? Where do you see this going? Like, have you thought about that? Like, have you thought, wow, I've done this and I'm getting to here and I'm going to do this acting thing. There's something that I really wish it would go here. I want to do.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind having my own podcast.
Okay.
And bullshitting to people, just talking to people.
What's stopping you from doing that?
I don't know. I guess I don't know where to begin. I mean, there's things going on in the background and stuff.
Right.
And, we're thinking of things and throwing things around. But honestly, Doris, I don't know what I want to do. I know that I just like to make people laugh behind my phone. Can I get paid just doing that? Leave me alone. Let me do it when I want. Just fucking pay me.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what I like the most, doing these stupid videos. That's it.
How many videos do you do a day?
Oh my God. Sometimes it could be 10.
Are there some that you just don't post, or do you post them all?
I post them all.
Oh.
But I have to really look at them first before I start posting them, because sometimes I might do something or say something in them or not realize that I've recorded something as I'm doing something. And I'm like, fuck. Somebody said to me, I don't know, what somebody said to me the other day. I must have like burped under my breath or whatever. And someone's like, did you realize that you burped in that video? I was fucking horrified.
Really?
Horrified, yes.
Do you feel like, because I feel like you're pretty organic. Like, this is who I am. Like, you do these great, I love watching your Get Ready With Me. I love the little clappy hands.
Oh, yeah.
And the pink fuzzy microphone.
Oh, people like that?
Yes. Yeah. I love all that, like, stuff that you do. And I think you're pretty, like, if you burp, who cares? Like, I think, do you?
I'm mortified.
I think we did talk about this.
Look at this shit we talked about at the table before.
We did at lunch talk about anything coming out of orifices. We just don't really
We don't do that.
We don't do that in front of people. Although everybody does it, we don't do it.
Right. That's
in front of people. But I mean, I think a podcast would be great for you. You're very easy to talk with.
Oh, thanks.
And you're funny. What about stand-up comedy? Do you ever think about that?
No, because I think about it, and many people suggest that to me. When are you going to do this? When are you going to do stand-up? But again, that falls into the same category as singing. I'm in front of an audience staring at me.
All right, there's no audience. Well, there's a couple people here. You have an amazing singing voice.
Oh my God, thank you.
Like, amazing. What is your favorite type of music to sing?
Oh my God, I had so many. Oh, first of all, I love ballads. I love Barbra Streisand. I love Adele. That's the kind of music I like singing. Stevie Nicks.
What's your favorite song?
Oh, God.
Come on, belt me a chorus.
Let me. Wait a minute, baby. Stay with me a while. Said you give me life, but you never told me about the. I don't know. Drowning in the sea of love, where everyone would love to drown, but now it's gone. It doesn't matter what for. When you build your house, then call me home.
You don't sing. Thank you.
Thank you.
You don't sing a lot on your social.
I just sing to be funny.
Yeah, but you have a pretty amazing voice. Does that scare you if you start singing? Why don't you start posting some videos singing?
That's the kind of criticism I don't like, when people be like, if I bust out in a song, in the middle of something in one of my videos, and someone says, "Oh, you got an okay voice," go fuck your mother. Go fuck your mother with that shit.
Yeah.
The fuck is you? That's what annoys me when people say shit like that. I get a million of these people saying, "Oh my God, Lisa, you sound so," and then you got this asshole going, "Oh, you sound okay." Shut up. I think that's the only criticism I don't like about my voice. And I think that's why I don't sing in public, because My sister Debbie would always say, "Oh my God, you sound so stupid. Cut it out. You sound ridiculous. Cut it out."
Is it the older sister?
Yeah, the one I don't talk to.
Oh, that shithead.
So yeah, so you see that kind of shit may have stuck in my head.
Might have stuck in your head. It felt like you're not good enough.
Yes.
Did you sing in like high school and musicals or anything?
I sung nowhere.
But, so you always had this beautiful voice, because I've heard you busting the song on your videos.
Yeah.
Just listen to you now. This beautiful voice. Not to say that you needed to be a professional singer or any of that stuff,
right.
but a beautiful voice for yourself and other people to enjoy. And maybe that's sticking your sister Debbie, sticking in your head that you're not good enough. Yeah. Is that probably what it is, you think? But you're good.
Yeah, I definitely think so. Yeah, but the funny thing about Debbie is that she could be the biggest supporter. You know, she'd be like, "Yeah, girl, you got this. Fuck everybody. They're a fucking asshole." But then, cut it out. You sound so stupid. She was fucked up. Dawn knows. She was fucked up. Yeah. I mean, but that also goes back to our childhood.
Maybe she got the brunt. Maybe she tried to protect you guys and got the brunt.
Yeah, everybody
of dad and mom. Everybody.
My brother and her.
You know, they say you can have 4 kids, 5 kids, 6 kids that are all born to the same family, but they're all raised at different times and different.
And they grew up very differently with different experiences.
Yeah,
absolutely. My sister never saw what my brother did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe your sister got the shit, and your brother was shielded.
Both. Let me tell you something. Both my sister and my brother had the toughest time growing up. A lot of shit we don't know about. Yeah.
Well, you can't change what happened in the past.
No.
But it seems to me that you are taking a lot of those experiences and drawing a lot of those strengths from your childhood.
Yeah.
And it's created Kitchen Killer Lisa. Who she is today.
Absolutely.
Are you happy with her?
Sometimes.
What makes you not happy with her?
You can make me cry again.
I'm sorry, I'm not really trying to make you cry, but I want people to know who you are, because I think you are really pretty amazing.
Thank you. But I really don't know. I don't know. I think maybe at this stage in my life, just being able to retire comfortably is what would make me happy.
Do you think you'd really be happy retiring?
Yes, the fuck I would. Yeah. I said to my sister, or I don't know if it was Dawn yesterday, it might have been my sister, if I won the lottery, let's $5 million, I mean, the only thing I would do is just maybe continue making videos on TikTok.
Well, that's not retiring, because making videos ain't that easy.
But it's fun. But it wouldn't be like I had to. It wouldn't be like I'd have to do something for a particular reason. You know, just to make people laugh. I don't need to be getting paid from that if I've got this fucking $5 million for my lottery ticket.
Yeah, you can write off the interest on that stuff.
Exactly. So I think that's what I would do. I would just let everything go and just retire comfortably and just make videos with TikTok once in a while, because people really like that shit. They love seeing.
I think it's entertaining. I think that you touch people, and people, when you can make somebody laugh, it changes the trajectory of their day.
It does, and it has been. And I get a lot of messages telling me that exact thing. Yeah. You changed this for me, or I was feeling like this, and now I don't, or I feel better about this, or I was thinking of doing this and now I don't because you made me laugh today so much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Do you remember the one comment that you got from somebody that stuck in your head that kind of fueled you to keep moving forward?
Matter of fact, I just got a message from somebody who I'm kind of like a therapist for a few of my followers, and one of them, as a matter of fact, we just had this conversation the other day. She said that she had gone to her therapist. She's a depressed individual. She has a son. She had gone to her therapist and told her therapist that she follows a social media person, and the therapist was like, "Well, I'm not sure if that's a good idea." And so she said, "Well, you know, she's been helping me feel better. I've been feeling better. You know, she makes me laugh and this and that." And the therapist said to her, "Would you mind if I followed her?" And she said, of course I would." And she said, "It's not conventional, and I would not recommend it to one of my patients. But if that helps you and she makes you laugh and makes you feel a certain way, then continue watching her." And I said to her, "Would you mind if I mentioned that in a video or something?" She says, "Absolutely not." She goes, "I'd be happy if you mentioned that." And so that makes me feel really good because I feel like she's feeling better. Mm-hmm. And she's like, Lisa, I want to thank you so much. You just make me feel so much better. And you know, she goes, I'm here another day, another week, another year. She says, and I just want to say thank you so much. And now that my therapist says that I can follow you and continue to follow, she says it's even better.
You're saving me a copay.
Yeah. There you go.
You're saving me some copay.
Yeah.
No, and then I just think that in the world of social, people do become very attached.
Yeah.
And very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not even so much they are attached, but like, I'm
obsessed.
A little obsessed.
Yeah.
A little obsessed.
Yeah.
Does that ever worry you? Obsession can be good and bad, right?
Yeah.
Like it can go either way. Like obsessed, I'm part of your tribe, or obsessed, I can't stand your content or whatever. Do you ever get nervous about any of that?
I get nervous. Sometimes I get nervous if people were to, if I meet somebody in public and they're like, are you Lisa? And then they'll punch me in the face or something like that. Or they'll find out where I live if they don't like my content or like what I said. And,
Have you ever had anybody send threatening things?
No.
Do
I mean, I have people sending me things and I'm waiting for a box of shit to come into my fucking P.O. box one day. I'm just waiting for that. Dead bird.
What was the first box that you got? The first
Oh God, I don't
product
remember.
box. Did you get like a PR box? Like once that's part of the thing.
The best PR box I got was yours.
Of course.
Let me tell you something. That was like the biggest deal for me to have you send me this box of products and then send me a box of products for my sister or it was supposed to be for Dawn, but that was very, very exciting. That was the best and the biggest box of stuff that I've ever got from PR, which I love.
I do have to tell you, how you and I became friends was I had followed you because I like funny stuff. If I'm scrolling, I look at two different things. I love to laugh. I love funny things. I love funny videos just because I think the world can be really heavy and I love funny stuff, or it's all about beauty.
Yeah.
So it's one or the other. It's either get ready with me, beauty, like tips, tricks, trends, all that. So it's kind of like my beauty brain because I love beauty.
Yeah. And
then the other one is I love to laugh and I love to be entertained. So we passed your videos around before I ever knew you. And I'll never forget this, but it was so funny. You were talking about, let me tell you about all the shit that's happened on TikTok this week. There's some brand, Dalton, and this lady's coming after her for this, and she said she didn't do it. And I remember Emily sends it to me. She goes, Kitchen Killer Lisa just talked about. I said, we have to send her a box. Holy shit. I thought to myself, that was the best thing ever because I had been such a big fan because you're just so funny.
And when you reached out to me, I was like, oh my God.
So funny. We were both like the same
we were like fangirling. And I'm like, oh my God, Doris is actually messaging me. Oh my God. It was so exciting. It was so exciting.
I know. Kitchen Killer Lisa was talking about Dalton and I was like,
yeah, I know, right?
But big fangirls of each other. And then we find out that you and I are very much a lot alike.
Yes, very much alike.
Very
Absolutely.
much alike.
Yep.
She's really shy. No, she's not shy.
I used to be.
Well, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Probably used to be. And now you've kind of like not.
Yeah.
I think that when you think about this world that you're in, how we met, which I'm so thankful for social that we've got to meet and the way the world is now. And you're talking about having a podcast and you're talking about the works. I do think that you would be really great at it. But you did say, well, if I won $5 million, I would just kind of fade back.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that part of the the allure of the social media and me on TikTok and Instagram is a little bit cathartic. So I think that would continue that because I really enjoy that. I think I really enjoy.
Do you get a little dopamine hit?
I do, a big one, and especially when I make a difference in people's lives. But I think just making people laugh in the comments, like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. I was just thinking that," or I had never thought to say that out loud. Like, I think it's so funny how we're all on the same wavelength that people just don't even realize. Like, they think they're alone in their crazy thoughts, but no, we do have a certain way we wash our bodies in the fucking shower, and then when we're out of order, we're all fucked up for the day.
Yeah.
So we all can, we can all identify with what I'm saying, and I think that's what the big thing is. But I enjoy doing that for people because they enjoy watching it.
Do you think you just say what other people are thinking?
Absolutely.
Isn't it funny because it's like some people, you can just say what other people are thinking, and some people are just scared to ever say those things.
Yeah. And I understand that because the fucking backlash that comes with it. Like, there's always somebody has to be fucking offended, get annoyed, want to fucking cancel you. It's really fucking annoying. Are you worried about
being canceled?
I'm not worried about it, but
you think about it?
I do think about it. Yeah, I do think about it. And so sometimes you have to choose your words carefully. God forbid you offend the fucking assholes who want to cancel you for what reason.
Don't you feel that there is, like, there are people that just want to create drama to cancel people?
Absolutely. Yeah. They absolutely, because they're fucking miserable and they can't see anybody else having a good time, or I don't know what it is with people who just want to, like, destroy you because you've hurt their feelings. Like, grow the fuck up. Cut it out. Like, are you that much of a bitch? Oh, I can't stand it. I really fucking can't stand these bitch ass pussies walking around. That's right, I said it.
Yeah.
I fucking can't stand it, really. Listen, let me check this out. So I follow this girl on social media. I don't know if you've all been seeing me eating these marinated eggs. Korean soy marinated eggs. Okay? The girl that has been bringing them up again is getting shit. Why aren't you mentioning that they're originated in Korea? Do you mention fucking Italy every time you make fucking lasagna and pasta? I mean, by the way, this was originated in Italy. Oh, I had a potato. Hi, Ireland. What the fuck goes on here? What the fuck goes on here? I can't stand it. So people want to cancel you for that. You didn't mention this. You didn't mention that. Or don't yuck my yum. If I don't like the fucking food from your country, I don't give a fuck. You can hate fucking pizza. You can set pizza on fire if you want. I don't give a shit. Why do you care if I hate your fucking food? It's odd to me. It's fucking weird. I'm tired of it.
What do the eggs taste like?
They're fucking delicious. I have them with fucking...
I have never had a Korean...
they're called Mayak eggs. They're Mayak eggs.
What are they?
They're marinated. You boil your eggs for 6.5 minutes.
Are you making these eggs?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You boil them. You fucking put them in an ice bath, and then you marinate them in soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, a little sesame oil, maybe some scallions, a little garlic. Overnight.
Oh my gosh, they're gotta be fantastic.
They're fucking delicious. You take them out, and what people have been doing on the internet is, you slice them open, you put some Kewpie mayonnaise on it, and some crispy fried onions, and they're fucking delicious.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm obsessed with them.
Now I'm gonna have to make these eggs.
You should.
Do they make you burp?
No.
Okay.
So and that's another thing. People keep asking me, oh, you get gas from him? I feel bad for Vinny. Shut the fuck up with that.
Well, we know that neither one of us fart or poop in front of our husbands.
That's right. That's
right. Boyfriends or our significant others.
And love has nothing to do with it, right?
Has nothing to do with it. We like to keep that private.
That's right.
We're keeping that stuff.
Keeping it classy over here.
Yeah, we're keeping that stuff private.
Yeah.
Like, Mm-mm,
that's right.
What's the one thing you would want? I know we talked about, like, who you are as a person, but what's the one thing that really nobody knows about Lisa? Not Kitchen Killer Lisa, but Lisa.
Yeah.
That you would say, this is something that nobody really knows about me.
I don't know, because I'm pretty open with everything about myself.
Is there some place that you wouldn't go? I know we don't like, is there, like, you are pretty open. Is there a hard stop for you, like a hard no? for you? Like, I won't talk about this?
Not really. I think I'll talk. Well, I would.
Other than pooping and peeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I will pretty much talk about anything. Regardless of what people don't want me to say.
The one thing that you would say, nobody really knows this about me. I don't know, it is an event or something that happened or something that you want to do. Just one thing that comes to mind that no one knows, not even Vinny.
You know what, Doris? I really can't think of anything that nobody doesn't know about me that I wouldn't want them to know. This really, like I said, I'm an open
You just leave it on the table.
Yeah, we can leave it on the table because there's just nothing that I can think of that I can divulge with somebody about myself that they don't know. I think I'm really an open book. And once you know me, you can figure me out.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of dinner parties?
No, I do not.
But you like to cook.
I like to cook, but I don't like to entertain, and I'm not good at it. I'm good at cooking. I'm good at cooking, and that's it.
I find that surprising.
No, that's my sister's forte, not me. I'm a fucking mess. You had to see me on Christmas Eve. You may have, because I put that on TikTok. Yeah, it was a mess. I have no order. I have no organization skills, and that's the problem. None.
So you're the bring the covered dish girl.
That's it. I'll bring you the food. I'll feed you. I'll cook at your house.
I think
whatever.
you would be a great entertainer.
No.
Do you feel like because it has to be so perfect to entertain, or can you just have people come over and just hang out and drink some wine and
listen,
let me cook for you?
I'd rather do anything. I think it's going to sound silly, but I think cooking in the summertime with the doors open, the windows open, and people being on the deck and out of my way is the best way that I can entertain. I'm good like that.
Okay.
Put me in a closed room at Christmas time on Christmas Eve, and it's a fucking nightmare. My sisters and my brother-in-law and the kids are like, Mom, could you cook at your house next time, please? And I'm like, please, Chrissy, do, because I don't want to do this shit again. It was ridiculous.
I find that something that I just learned about you.
Oh my God, I can't cook a fucking roast. That's what people don't know about me.
Well, I think cooking meat is very different than making like saucy like lasagnas. Cooking a roast is very different.
Dawn is fucking perfect every time.
I can make a good roast.
I cannot.
But I don't make a good lasagna, but I can cook you a prime rib.
No, that's my worst nightmare. I tried that 2 times already. It came out fucking hard. No.
Really?
No.
Well, I'll tell you what. The next time that there's a holiday, we'll come. You can make the lemon pasta. I'll bring the prime rib.
Oh, sounds good to me.
I can do that.
Sounds good to me because
I'm not a baker. Are you a baker?
No, my sister is. I can make some things. No, my sister's a baker. Yeah, she's really good at that, and she's also good at cooking. But I'm not really a baker. There's very few things that I bake that are good.
What's your favorite recipe? Do you ever share recipes online with people, or you just go through them and you talk about them?
I do share recipes with people online. Up until my sister was always like, "Don't tell everybody your recipes."
Why?
Because she's afraid that.
Do you ever think about writing a cookbook?
No, but she's like, they'll open up a fucking restaurant and use our recipes. And listen, stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Nothing surprises me anymore in this world. But what about that? What about writing? What about Kitchen Kill Lisa cookbook?
You know what? I mean, that is a possibility, but I feel like there's no recipes out there that people don't already have in a different version. It's kind of corny at this point.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, I could tell you how to make a really delicious shrimp oreganata because mine's really good and I've perfected it. But I think for the most part, you can look up these recipes and anybody, just because it's me,
Do you ever follow people that cook online, like recipes online?
Yeah.
You ever try them, and say this lady's full of shit or this was a really great recipe?
It's really difficult to put in their defense. Like for instance, Giada De Laurentiis. I followed a recipe of hers or something, and it was horrible. And I'm a cook. And so I felt like she's full of shit with this. But then again, I made another recipe of hers, a lasagna bolognese, that was out of this world. So it's very difficult, people follow my recipes a lot of times, but it's difficult in following recipes of other people because when you're a cook, you don't measure.
Yeah, I never measure.
I don't. I taste it.
This is my measuring tool.
Exactly. Yeah. And, you add whatever and you taste it as you go and that's it. But then there's people who just follow a recipe and don't taste it and don't add something of what they need, and then you serve it like that. That's odd to me.
How much of it do you eat before you ever serve it?
Oh my God, I'm full by the time dinner's served.
Me too.
Every fucking night.
Well, I know that we've been chatting a million miles a minute, and I thank you so much for following how my brain pops around like a ping pong ball.
Oh yeah, it's easy for me.
Because I do think that we're somehow related in some particular way. I don't know, because I love getting to know you, and I know that our doll squad enjoys getting to know you as well too. And I am looking forward to seeing what is next with Kitchen Killer Lisa. And you have a couple different accounts now. How can our doll squad find you and follow you if they aren't already?
I am on Instagram and TikTok under Kitchen Killer Lisa. It's the same thing. Also Facebook, but my account's been hacked. Don't follow that one. And if
that's very frustrating, the whole hacking situation.
Oh my God, yeah. So it's just TikTok and Instagram.
And do you prefer one over the other?
Not really. I used to prefer TikTok over Instagram, but I kind of like them equally. I feel like Instagram I could be a little bit crazier without getting so many violations.
Okay. Before we go, how many violations have you had?
Oh, I don't even know. I mean, at one point I was banned. Every other day the comment was removed. Stupid things. So TikTok's an asshole.
Is it?
Yeah, TikTok is rough. But Instagram, I seem to be getting away with a lot of shit.
Okay. So if you want to get away with a lot more shit with Kitchen Killer Lisa, and then there's no numbers, it's just Kitchen Killer Lisa.
Yeah.
That's it, on Instagram, on TikTok. Don't follow the Facebook one because that one was hacked.
Yeah.
But I have loved every moment hanging out with you. As usual. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to our next time that we're together to see how the play went. Mm-hmm. Maybe being on your podcast.
Maybe.
Just saying. And to see what's next, because I do. You make us laugh.
Thank you.
I appreciate you for that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate being here.
So, dolls, hope you enjoyed this podcast episode with Kitchen Killer Lisa.